Hi guys!
Hey! Hey!
And welcome to my 21 Pilots Trench reaction video. It's easy to be excited in this video because it is exciting. We've all heard Jumpsuit, Levitate, My Blood, and Nico and the Niners. If you haven't, go listen to them. You may as well just listen to the whole album by now, but you know, whatever floats your boat. Jumpsuit is at the top of the track list. If you haven't seen my video reaction to Jumpsuit and Nico and the Niners, please go wherever it is. I'll put it somewhere and watch that, and then come back and watch this or watch it after, however you like. My favourite part in Jumpsuit was definitely the scream. Oh yeah, that's better. I think all the songs have really good beats, but then it's 21 Pilots, they always have really good beats. The whole concept of the whole, you know, just his whole world that he made is really genius, to be honest. Like, I couldn't make up something like that. That's like some Lord of the Rings stuff. Like, you know, there's multiple languages in Lord of the Rings that someone just made up. Like, Tyler is on the level, man. Levitate is next. The first time I listened to Levitate was Spotify, and I was out somewhere, I think. But then the second time I listened to it, I was at home. There's a bit in Levitate where he's talking about graffiti on a passing train, and there's a little like breath in the background, and I hadn't heard it when I just listened to the song, but when I listened to it with these, I could hear like literally every background noise. That little breath bit just got me, and it was my favourite, like, straight away. Morph. This is my new favourite. I wonder if you can guess why.
Hey!
I'm gonna insert the little bit here. The trumpet and the jazz in that, like, it's like the third song on the album, but you just would not expect it. Like, jazz, like, it fully gives you jazz vibes, and I was just like blown away listening to it the first time. I was like, wow. And that trumpet in there, and just the way he says surrounded and hounded, like, just the way he says it, like, you know, gives you like chills. It's, yeah, I don't know, sometimes just the way he sings stuff is really good. Okay, fourth song is My Blood, and if you haven't seen the new music video for My Blood, I'll put it here. Go and watch it, please, because it is very good, and I think a lot of people will be able to relate to this music video. My Blood is a masterpiece. 5 is Chlorine. Chlorine, or chlorine, however you want to say it. The beat's really good in this one as well, and it's sort of like a little bit rocky, but then there's sort of also the sad bits in there. I think most of their songs have that sort of element, that punk emo side, and then that sad, like, you know, trying to survive side, and I think that's really cool. Get the album or look up the lyrics, because you understand so much more about the song when you actually know what the lyrics are, and when you read the lyrics like together as a whole story. Next one is Smithereens, and if you've heard this song, we all know what it's about. Okay guys, we all do. This is a Jenna tribute. This is the new Tear in My Heart, but better. Okay? This is like Tear in My Heart times 10. I've got nothing else to say about that song except Jenna and falsetto. That's all I'm gonna say. If you could describe that song in 2 words, it would be Jenna and falsetto. You know I had to do it. You know I had to do it. You know I had to do it on the record. Next is Neon Gravestones, and I've heard a lot of people talk about this one and how it is their favourite. Personally, it's not mine. It's a little bit too downer for me. I do love downer songs, don't get me wrong, but for the place I'm at the moment, it's just not the vibe. Poetry in it is amazing. My favourite bits are probably the bird screams in the background. I think they're vulture screams, but don't quote me on that. Way it all flows into each like verse and chorus and a bridge is, yeah, he's put so much thought into this album. Both of them have, and paid off. The hype, the bridge bit, and when it goes into when he's talking about how he can hear his way around, and then it goes into the yell at the end. Oh, I love those. I honestly, there's so many of them in Blurry Face that yeah. Anyway, Nico and the Niners, I love the bits where the bits that are put in backwards, and apparently some of those bits are Josh. I can't hear it myself because it's distorted so much, but I would love to think it's Josh. That would be cool. But yeah, it's just like there's so much thought gone into it. It's crazy. Cut My Lip is also one of my favourite songs. It's such a, like, there's not many lyrics in it, but it's such a big song. The backing vocals for the chorus, when it like repeats on itself, and it's like all these Tyler Joseph angels just around you, it's pretty cool. Bandito. I was not expecting this to be such a sad song. Like, this is actually really like a slow kind of beat vibe thing. I'm gonna read it because I don't know how to pronounce this. Salo Felina. There's this whole big theory around it. I kind of just like how he says things in other languages, and you don't actually need to know what it means, but you kind of get his point when you listen to the whole song. Oh, Tyler, do your thing. Pet Cheetah. Everyone was talking about this one, and I think it's one of their best ones. Like, it might be a bit weird, but that's 21 Pilots. I love this song. The last two songs are Legend and Leave the City. Really intimate songs. Legend is about his granddad that died recently before they finished the record. As you would expect, it is sad, but not in the sense that, like, you know, it's a slow mellow song. It's not. It's like exactly the opposite. It's not a funeral song for his granddad. It's not. It's like he was writing it for his granddad if he was still alive. And it says in the song he started writing it when his granddad was still alive. And then it talks about how they didn't finish it in time. Like, that's a really personal thing to put on a record. Leave the City is the last song. I don't really know what to say about this song. Lots of people have been talking about how it's the end of, you know, their music career, and they're gonna stop after this and have another break and have kids and stuff like that. Personally, I don't want to get into that. In Trench, I'm Not Alone, these faces facing me, like the audience, right? They know what I mean. And the way, just go and listen to the song in the end, the way he puts it. I saw someone noted that the last note in Leave the City is the same as the last note in Truth. Support the boys because they were really nervous about putting this record out. They were worried that none of us would still be here. And just like searching the hashtag 21 Pilots, you can see how many people are here. Like, it's crazy. Go and get it. Go and get it. Go and buy it. And then come and comment if you bought it. Cool. Okay, so that's all for today's video. I'll probably do more reaction videos when new music videos come out, because why not? Sick.